So I am going to show you how you can make $2,000 in one day. So if you're interested in finding out, then you need to keep on watching. My name is Edel and I'm super excited to have you here. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, I want you to be a member of this family. All you need to do is to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so that you always know when I release a new video. Without wasting much of your time, let's get into this video right now. So the website I want to talk about today is Lisbeth. So Lisbeth.com. It says field note for feminist change makers. So let's take a look at the kind of posts they have here. They have system, activism, action, transformation ideas, feminist practice, our voice, body, mind, and pleasure, allied art and media, and the rest of it. So let's look at the kind of posts that these guys write here. One of the posts I can see here written in June 2020 says the language of change. They say this show must go on. The power of two, growing through pandemic and coping with activism, burnout in extraordinary time. Just to say I love you, a Mother Day playlist. So having a baby in pandemic time, why experimental cities fail. Can a professional matchmaker be a feminist at home with your value? So these are this kind of posts that these guys like to talk about. Here it says, notes from the field: liberate your mind, reimagine the economy, support experimentation and bravery. We are 100% women owned. Is it women? I see. Women's X owned or led. Join the conversation. Feminists for change. This is really interesting. It says there's a new space for entrepreneur feminists who want to connect, collaborate, and flourish. Come hang out with us. Feminist enterprise. Come on. Okay, so let's just go to I'm just going to show you something right now. Our schedule is not very complex as of yet. Our publishing schedule currently features one long form original and 2 or 3 short form original per month. So subscribers receive updates via email, newsletter, and social media. We require long form written features, article, art, and later piece to be submitted at least 2 weeks in advance of scheduled publication date. As our enterprise grows, we'll be seeking more original content. Okay, so let's go to guideline, the main thing, guideline. Let's know what these guys are actually looking for, and then I will show you how you can make $2,000 from this website in one day. This is really, really, really interesting. So okay, talk about we are an online magazine yet publish a bit little record label periodically. We release 2 to 5 featured articles, update our site, and publish 1 newsletter during the 3rd week of every month except July. We try to group articles and submissions by theme when it makes sense to do so. Articles are always about feminism, hair, innovation, enterprise, and critics of policies and systems that drives inequality. So here is the thing: these guys are looking for articles that talk about feminism, innovation, enterprise, and critics of policies and system that drives inequality. So he said we are trans inclusive and intersectional feminists, full stop. So they made it clear who they are and the kind of post they are looking for. So we receive a lot of queries, so be patient. So if you send email to them and then they respond to you on time, just be patient. Like I've said here, you receive a lot of queries every damn day. So let's keep going. Now let's get to the main gist. Pay. We are growing but small startup. We're limited to budget. We believe in helping to create a fair economy where everybody has the potential to flourish and contribute. Our pay scale is based living wage principle and adjusted for length, type of piece, complexity, level of in-depth research, level of research involved, whether or not the writer is independent, solopreneur, freelance, or working with someone else. We also take into account the experience of the writer, because emerging writers typically require high investment in individual support on our end. So here is the thing. General Libet's contributor pay scale. So you can say pay scale range exists to adjust for experience, length, complexity, and uniqueness of the work. Average work count for profile small features is 800 to 1,300 words. Large feature word counts are typically 1,500 to 3,000 words. So, number one, it talks about feminist enterprise profile, personal essay, critical analysis, issues or policy analysis, service article reviews, research, and briefs. And number five, it talks about events, roundup, playlists, poetry, and others. Now, based on these topics, you can see that they have different pay range. So if you're talking about the feminist topic, you're writing something about that has to do with feminist, it pays about $500 to $650. That's a lot. And personal essay between $200 to $500, $200 to $500. Okay, that's a lot of money. And here it says critical analysis. So if you know how to do critical analysis, issues, policy analysis, these guys are ready to pay you up to $2,000. As you can see here, $800 to $2,000. I mean, if you're gonna write one post, one day is enough for you to do that. So here is it, $800 to $2,000. That is a lot of money. Now let's continue. It says service articles, review, research, and briefs, also $500 to $750. So really, are you kidding me? This is a lot of money. And you say event roundup, playlist. You can do a playlist even. Playlist is just the simplest of all. Go and get music playlist, do different playlists, and send to these guys. They're gonna pay you $250 to $500 when they're gonna pay you $250 to $500. Now you say we prioritize cues from creators who believe in our mission. So you have to pay attention. These guys, I've said it at the beginning, they talk about feminist enterprise, personal essay, critical analysis, and all that. So you have to pay attention to the topic, and you should, believe in what they believe in order for you to, be able to write here. So if you don't believe in any of these things that I've said in their website, then don't just waste your time, because maybe or maybe not, it might show, when you write, and then your post or your article will not be, approved. So let's go on. It says audience, our 2,300 plus newsletter subscribers, our 1,700 months unique online readers, and 14,000 social media followers span the gender and age spectrum. 25% of online readers are male. And male, this is interesting. Male, you guys are reading this thing, okay? Well, are primarily women or women identified feminist entrepreneur. Okay, so 25 to 55 years old who self-identify as feminist or feminist curious and are interested in operating transformational enterprises. So they are well educated. Those people that come to this web are well educated. So if you're writing, you should be able to do in-depth research and write in the level of people who are well educated. So we are interested in a variety of types of content in any format, including critical analysis, personal essay, cartoons. Can you see that? Cartoons, photo essay, short video report, and podcast. This is a win-win website. They're paying a lot of money and they are demanding so many easy things that you can do from the comfort of your home. We are also interested in promoting and designating new research findings. So they're also interested in research finding. You can imagine, in terms of geographical focus, we aim for a content balance of 20% Canadian, 60% North American, and 20% international. So we enjoy quality writing that is high, readable, and creative. We encourage writers to tackle big and even controversial ideas, but do not do so with style, balance, and respect. Okay, we are not an angry platform. Okay, profanity in context and if required is acceptable. So example here that I've said it, the kind of example of the type of stories or thing we are particularly interested in this year. So ecofeminism, indigenous feminism or decolonization, entrepreneurship, innovation and business. It's ecosystem design, engagement, mapping. They talk about feminism approach to wellness, mental health, resilience, avoiding burnout. And they say critical analysis, op-ed, accountability articles on entrepreneurship, innovation, urban planning, government policies, insurance, and election. So things to note: we generally do not accept previously published and we do not generally accept previously published or finished work. So do not send full manuscript or work, please. So if you've done something, you've sent put somewhere else, this is not the place to send it. How will you feel? You find out someone is selling to you what has been sold to someone else. I mean, that's not fair. So you have to be real original content that they are looking for. So if you want to pitch, you have to pitch a summary of what you're going to write between 150 to 200 words, which is basic for most of these sites. And if the idea is intriguing, we will want to engage you with to develop the idea further. So if they like your idea, they'll tell you, okay, let's go ahead with this, or let's see what you have to do, blah 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 blah. And so if they like your idea, they actually ask you to develop it further, so that they could get an insight of where you are heading with your writing. So in order to get this started, all you need to do is to send these queries to the same queries and pitches and questions to publishers@lisbeth.com. Include the word query. So make sure you are putting queries so they understand that, okay, these are the people looking for post in the subject line. This will increase speed of response. You get that? So we receive a high volume of article queries and regrets that we cannot guarantee a timely response, and we will on average get back to you in 14 days. So if you really want to get this post going from next month, this is the time to research on what you want to write. I mean, 2 weeks. I just want to put it give and take next month. So just go ahead and look for topics that they will like. I've listed the kind of things that they want, and I've showed that to you. I've done my own bit. It's left to you now to start doing this. If you really want to make $1,000, $2,000 from this website, I've shown you what you need to do. All you need to do is to act, do your research, and see how you can start bringing in the coins to yourself. This is where I will stop right now, because I think I've done my job. Go and do yours. Go and get those coins. Okay, see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. Okay. And don't be stingy with this content. Make sure you're sharing with your friends and family. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.